In Retro Game of the Week, we dive into our game library and pick out a classic to see if it still holds up today. Let's grab a controller and play some retro games.
Back in 1993, Midway still had game. Lots of game. They introduced their own take on basketball with the official NBA game, surpassing realism and embracing fun. NBA Jam introduced catchphrases like
"He's on fire!"
and
"Boomshakalaka!"
Midway had been designing 2 versus 2 sports games for a while, but it was NBA Jam that brought much-needed mainstream success to the genre. Instead of building a simulation, the American game company chose for an action-packed arcade version of basketball. One of the coolest things in NBA Jam was the lack of rules and the exaggerated nature of the game. Players jump sky high and make slam dunks that defy human capabilities and the laws of physics. The lack of rules resulted in the possibility to shove or elbow your opponent. The only available rules are goaltending and the 24-second shot clock. NBA Jam was one of the first games that used real-life players as part of the teams. Each version of the game had different players depending on, for example, legal issues. Michael Jordan was completely absent from the Chicago Bulls squad for the same reason. Other players like Scottie Pippen, Patrick Ewing and Reggie Miller were part of the Genesis, Mega Drive and Super Nintendo versions. Let's leave no doubt about it, NBA Jam was awesome. It was cool to play against the computer, but even better to whoop your friend's ass while playing together on the couch. One last fun fact, developer Mark Turmel confirmed in 2008 that the game was programmed in such a way that the Chicago Bulls would always miss a last-second shot when playing against the Detroit Pistons. Obviously, Turmel is a fan of the Pistons.